Greetings, future astronomers. Today, we're heading to the far reaches of our solar system to meet some fascinating, often overlooked residents, the dwarf planets. They aren't quite planets, nor just asteroids or comets. They're a special class all their own. So what exactly is a dwarf planet? Imagine a ball of Play-Doh rolled into a sphere. Dwarf planets are massive enough for gravity to make them round, just like the big planets. They orbit the sun too. Sounds like a planet, right? But there's one more rule they need to follow to be a full planet, and that's where things get interesting. As telescopes improved, we found more of these little worlds, leading scientists to create a new category: dwarf planets. Think of our solar system as a city. The sun is the center, planets are main neighborhoods, and dwarf planets are the quirky suburbs. They might be smaller and farther out, but they're a crucial part of what makes our solar system so complex and exciting. Learning about them helps us piece together the story of how our cosmic home formed. So get ready, we're about to dive into the amazing world of dwarf planets. Let's blast off. What makes a planet a planet? In 2006, the International Astronomical Union set 3 rules. It must orbit the sun, be round due to its gravity, and clear its orbit of other objects. Dwarf planets pass the first 2 tests. They orbit the sun and are round. But here's the catch. They haven't cleared their neighborhood. Imagine Pluto, traveling through a region packed with icy, rocky bodies. It's more like a car in a traffic jam than a snowplow clearing the road. Because they share their space with many other objects, dwarf planets don't meet the 3rd requirement. It's not a demotion. It's a scientific label that helps us organize the solar system's incredible variety. Think of it as the difference between living in a big house alone or in a busy apartment building. Both are homes, just in different environments. Science is about sorting and classifying, and the dwarf planet category helps us understand our universe. Dwarf planets are unique, not lesser. That's what makes them so interesting. Let's meet the stars of the Dwarf Planet Club. First up, Pluto. Once the 9th planet, Pluto is a small, icy world with 5 moons its largest. Charon is almost as big as Pluto itself. Next is Eris, the discovery that sparked the planet debate. Eris is about the same size as Pluto, even farther from the sun, and has 1 tiny moon. Closer to home is Ceres, the only dwarf planet in the inner solar system. It lives in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, and has mysterious bright spots on its surface. There's also Makemake and Haumea, both in the distant Kuiper belt. Haumea is especially odd. It spins so fast it's shaped like a football, and has 2 moons and a faint ring. Each dwarf planet is a unique world with its own story. They show us the solar system is more varied and wondrous than we ever imagined. These worlds are waiting for us to discover their secrets. Let's keep exploring. Where do we find dwarf planets? Most, like Pluto, Eris, Makemake, and Haumea, live in the Kuiper belt, a vast, icy region beyond Neptune. Think of it as a cosmic junkyard, filled with trillions of icy bodies left over from the solar system's formation. It's so cold and far from the sun that ice stays solid, letting these small worlds form. None of them grew big enough to clear their orbits, so they share space with many neighbors. Pluto is the most famous Kuiper belt resident, but it's just one of many. Ceres is the exception. It lives in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, a rocky region closer to the sun. Scientists think there could be even more dwarf planets hiding in the distant Oort cloud, a giant shell of icy objects surrounding our solar system. The hunt for new dwarf planets is just beginning. How do scientists find these distant worlds? It's like searching for a tiny pebble on a dark beach from millions of miles away. Astronomers use powerful telescopes and take pictures of the same sky patch over time, looking for a faint dot that moves. Computers help spot these moving objects, flagging anything that shifts position. Once found, astronomers track the object's orbit to confirm it circles the sun. They estimate size and surface by measuring brightness and reflectivity, sometimes using infrared telescopes. Officially, we know of 5 dwarf planets: Pluto, Eris, Ceres, Makemake, and Haumea. But there could be hundreds, maybe thousands more waiting to be discovered. Every year, our tools get better, and the search continues. Who knows? Maybe you'll discover the next dwarf planet.